Oh boy, this is not a good sign already. Oh, looks like Wind's just come online. I just gifted her a copy of the game as well, even though it's not currently on offer. Let's see, is there any enemies nearby? There's a boar, supposedly a boar over there. So it might need server shut down in 5 minutes. Okay, in that case, let's exit the main menu for the moment. That door is actually quite good. Oh! You're bleeding. Why are we bleeding? Why are we bleeding? Something is hitting us and it's invisible. Okay. So maybe the robots are back? Hello everyone, welcome back to Stars End. I'm your host, 2005 Guy 2. Okay, so today we're going to continue where we left off after the double crash. So I had a little check on the update and in discussions. Basically I posted about the crash, or the initial crash after it happened, and I was getting ready to put the video together, and all of a sudden my computer started to act weird. Basically the same kind of weird as in the actual game. And I thought maybe it was not the server, maybe it was the computer. So I'm new to Windows 10, and it took one hell of a long time to get Windows 10 to work properly with the hardware that I have, let alone the other internal hard drives. Because it would only see the C drive, it wouldn't see all the other 7 hard drives in there. So it was a bit annoying, to say the least. So it took me quite a while to sort it all out and get it all working. But even now, I don't know if it's because I'm used to Windows 7 and I know Windows 7 pretty much inside and out, and I prefer Windows 7. It gives me less migraines. But long story short, I did a restart on Windows 10 because weird things were happening with the operating system, and I thought, let's check the updates as well. I hate Windows updates. I absolutely hate them. When I had Windows 7, I always automatically switched off automatic updates. Unfortunately, on Windows 7, you can only postpone it for a very short time. And I thought, let's have a look at the updates. There are a couple pending. They're going to go on within the next 3 days anyway. So let's do the update, and of course it installs the latest Edge browser on it, which is something I did not want. And I could uninstall it. I do have the option to uninstall it, which I might do actually. But after doing the update, the file browser worked properly again, and I noticed that there was a message in Steam regarding the update, and looked in it, and basically the dev said it was actually a known fault with the update, and that it could resolve itself within about 20 to 30 minutes. And it was also the main reason why they postponed the actual update for 24 hours, because they were hoping to get that little problem sorted before releasing it. So they did the on episode 8, you saw the update of 3.4 gigs. That was basically backpedaled back to the previous update, which is 45, I believe. And then about 18 hours later, this one came back on, update 46, I believe. And the error still existed, but the errors that we found in episode 7, they were gone. So I thought maybe the error that they saw was the same error that we saw in episode 7. But apparently it was not what the error that we saw, but it was an error that we saw in episode 9. So that all said, we can expect that error to occur again. They do know about it. They've pretty much sussed out sort of what it is. The fact that the game slows down after roughly about an hour worth of gameplay. It's a bit annoying for all parties involved, not just the players, of course. And they are having a little bit of trouble pinning it down, but they hope to get it all patched out within the next 2 or 3 days. So fingers crossed that that little error will be gone soon, and we can all enjoy Star's End without too much trouble. But that all said and done, let's get back into the game and see how it goes today. So we know that we can expect that error. So if we have to do a restart because of M.A.S.S, then so be it. But I would like to try not to get killed by the M.A.S.S yet. I want to see how long we can last, and if we can take out all of the M.A.S.S in the town and see if they actually drop any loot, because in the last episode, even though we killed one mech with the arrows, I think we ran out of time to loot it because there was nothing there. Not to mention, from when we died in episode 8, we took too long to go after our own bag with all the loot and money that's left in it. But that's all said, let's actually get back into the game. I think I'm going to have to buy some new Allen keys because my chair is acting a bit weird as well. Okay, there we go. Okay, it seems that the reason why the server may have gone down is because there's a 2 gig update. Hopefully this update will actually sort out that little issue that we were having. Fingers crossed. Okay, so let's see if that little update has actually sorted it out. This is a little bit after the fact. It's actually the next morning, or should I say next afternoon. You can actually see something that should not be up here. Now what's going on here? It seems to be... there we go. My audio was a bit softer than it was. Basically I've got a audio controller on my headset, and I didn't really hear everything. I was wondering why. Also, for some reason we've got the FPS counter here instead of down here. Wonder. There we go. Just had to click on the screen and now it's back where it should be. So I'd like to keep an eye on the FPS counter, see if it's something to do with the FPS. Looks like the server now is low population, so it's currently coming up for 4:30 GMT. So if the solo still plays up, we can have a look at the multi again and see how it goes from there. So let's have a little look at solo again, and hopefully after that update we don't have any additional trouble. Now we have had one comment from Wings saying that there might be a problem still, but let's have a little look anyway.
It's all about humanity.
Okay, so it's raining very heavily. Let's see if there's anything nearby. be a trawler over there. Bear a little bit further up. Bear over there. I say should be because a lot of times so far they haven't been there. Oh, looks like we're gonna have to drink and eat something very soon. I'm not sure what our stats were where we left off, but I thought they were a lot better than they currently are. Okay, so there's nothing really here. Now we are still outlaw, so getting to a safe place where we can sleep might be a nice plan. We're gonna have to eat and drink something soon as well. We do have the food that we stole out of a fridge or two. Now, where are those other shops? I want to see if we can get behind them and use the outside doors. Turns out they probably still don't work properly. Okay, let's have a little look. I wonder if we go behind the shop. We probably can't use the ATM, it's a little bit on the high side. Okay, so the door does open. Eat and drink something, so we don't have that problem. We do have to set down a sleeping bag or run into one of the buildings. But let's have a little peek at these. I wonder if we can use the ATM from here. It doesn't look like it. We'd have to go to the other side. Can we at least use the ATM? We can. We should want to drop off the stuff that we're definitely not going to use at the moment. Okay, so the pickaxe, we're going to need a new pickaxe. We might as well put the new bow over there. So I'm keeping the ear out just in case we have any trouble with robots. Let's put those in there. I want to see if we can sell something, even though we've got a criminal standing at the moment. Okay. We can still use the vendors. That's nice. We'd like to sell that. We'd like to sell that, and those. Okay, let's quickly drop those back off into the ATM. Now, can we use one of the buildings because the robots aren't showing it at the moment? Our weight is currently okay. It saves us. Ooh, freaking hell, those doors Sorry about that, guys. I wish we could just decrease the sound of the freaking doors. I wish they were on the same slider as the FX. Okay. Well, seeing that we're already criminal standing, we might as well go all the way, see how bad it can get. And keep dropping off the really good stuff. I probably should have dropped off some more of that food into the ATM first. But I suspect that if we start looting up the building a bit more, those robots are going to activate straight away and they're going to come after us. But let's have a little bit of fun with that. I probably should have dropped off a lot more than we did. Okay, no robot. Stay away from that door. Nothing in there. Oop, wrong one again. Nice. It might be a visual thing because there's no windows in here. The door is shut. Jesus. Damn, not having a really great time with looting at the moment. Too loud. Okay. Nobody should be able to see us. Okay. And these doors are shut. Locked down. Oh wait, no, there's that. Still that window there. Jeez, it's just way too loud. I think I might know one way to get around them. Well, temporarily get around this problem with the doors. It seems that my recording software is an upgrade where we can increase the volume of the microphone. There is another slider on there regarding sound. At least I think it's regarding sound recording. Might be able to decrease that a little bit. And then I can decrease the headset, I hope. So I don't have to constantly jump every time I hear that door going. And hopefully we can somewhat adjust the audio levels. It's going to take a little bit of trial and error. But if you guys can bear with me with this episode, we can try it with the next couple of episodes and other videos to come. So if you guys can bear with me, we might be able to do something about the audio levels, especially when it comes to this game. Okay, let's get back to looting. So these ones, it doesn't matter, well, except for the booths, apparently. If you take anything. Okay. Ooh, more money. Another good hat. Nice. We'll have that. Cap. Nothing. Nothing. Ooh, bandage. Nice. Okay, so that's it for this room. Let's go to the next building. So at the moment the robots are not on high alert. Oh, Jesus. Nothing. How are we doing rate-wise? Okay, might want to start selling this stuff. Jeez, that freaking door. Here I'm trying to keep an ear out for the robots and my heart jumps every time it happens. Okay, so let's quickly drop some stuff off. We want to be able to run when we can. It'd be nice if we could find some hide or heck, buy it later as well. So let's see if we can sell the stolen goods. Probably a bad idea doing it there. Okay, let's see. Will he buy it? He will. Nice. Let's keep the milk. Don't really need the rock at the moment. These are definitely worth still quite a bit. Oh, yeah, they are still worth quite a bit. And of course, we need those to make the arrows and everything else. But if we can make quite a lot more flintstones, we can get the other tools that we so desire. Now, can we get a... No, we can't. I was hoping for a, what's it called, a compass, but apparently we can't get that yet. Okay, so let's drop off some of the stuff that we want to keep. Like those, we don't know if those are on us just yet. Let's drop off the raw meat, the milk, the Coca-Cola. Well, it says cola, not Coca-Cola, but meat stew, a hearty meat stew is the one that you actually want to make. Let's keep the money on this just in case we find somebody that's willing to sell some hide. Or if we can find some hide. Nice, another shirt. Goes straight past the door and it blows my ear off. Now, if we load these ones up, we're probably going to have trouble with the robots. And we've only got the two ways out which lead to the same corner. So it could be a problem. This is the lady where we want to get the tool from. Because the thing that we want the most is this grazer here. Because that will make harvesting materials a lot faster. And I really love it. It's so much better than a bloody pickaxe. The problem is the cost. $2.40 for a flashlight. You only have 25, so we're not going to get much if we sell stuff to you, but $2.40. That's not good. You also need 3 power cells. We can make those not that long from now. We just need to mine up quite a lot of materials, hence why having that would be ideal. But we're going to have to make quite a few pickaxes, go through that route, and then so on. Okay, so she's not going to sell the hide. Let's craft up some survival tools. We can make at least 1 pick, so let's do that. Let's also get the cloth that we need. We might as well get a couple more arrows because we're going to need some of the arrows. Now, what I probably should do is convert some of the cactus into the other stuff that we need, so we can make the better bandages. But as it stands at the moment, we're not getting hurt that badly, so until we do, we'll stick with the slightly cheaper bandages, and we can go that a little bit further on later. Now, I would really like to make this one until we can get enough money together to get a jetpack. And when we get the jetpack, then weight limit should not be a problem. I say should not because we have no idea what the devs are going to do with that prop. But we could aggravate the robots by going through all these bits and pieces here. But trying to get out might be a problem. Oh jeez. Okay, so this one looks like it's drink system. What do you have? Drinks. This one is the best drink to have, and also the best drink to make, because it gives you a lot of stamina, especially when you're putting stuff down, building your house and stuff like that. Because your bar, stamina bar here, the yellow one will start going backwards, and that's when you definitely want to drink, because sometimes your sleep will be completely full and you can't sleep, regain the energy, so you have to have the energy drinks. Let's get away from this bloody door. And nobody can see us, right? Nothing. Yeah, so I thought it could be just a visual thing. I wonder, can we, no we can't. Okay. Ow. Okay, so that might be something that you can see over there. So let's talk to this lady vendor over here. Okay, clothing. And only 10%, so that's not a good one to sell to. But if you want to buy clothing, it's probably fine. But she doesn't have the type of clothing that we're actually after. So let's see what she's got. Nothing. Okay, tricky one. Nothing. Okay. So do we have anything that we want to drop off? Not really currently, but we want to fill those with some water actually. So as long as there's no robots about, we can continue to loot up this area. Actually, before the robots turn up or spawn in, you may want to Let's see if it's still around here. Oh no, I think they removed it. That whole long line of bins, along with the cactus in the area. Oh damn! They did remove it, didn't they? I was wondering where are these bins at? We like to loot all the time. They're not there anymore. Along with the cacti. We've got some 6 here though. Now if we had ores here as well, that would be quite nice, because you'd have the ore and you'd have the option to find all the flintstones that you need as well. But then again, there is ore on the other side of that hill, so that's still fine. Nice, some more dirty water. That's going to come in handy later. Okay, so the town has actually changed quite a bit. And we want the jetpack to go through that building over there. It doesn't look like it's changed. So that's something. Oh, there's some more sticks and bits over here. Just need to keep an ear out for those robots. Oop. Well, at the moment, so far so good. Don't want to jinx the game, but at the moment we don't have a problem with the game crashing so much. So fingers crossed we can make it past an hour. That door is actually quite good. Oh! We're bleeding. Why are we bleeding? Why are we bleeding? Something is hitting us and it's invisible. Okay. So maybe the robots are back? But they're just invisible at the moment? Okay, so let's use one of those. Okay, so that's a bit freaky. Did somebody shoot us? I don't hear anything. Weird. Why did we start bleeding all of a sudden? Strange. Oh, and we're going. Yeah, so turns out that the robots are actually still here. They're just completely invisible. We can't see their weapon fire or anything else. So that is a problem. So let's get out of range. Let's have another one of those. I think what we're going to have to do is exit the game, come back in and see if those robots are visible. Because this is a bit freaky. Oh, there's actually a couple more of those bins there. Okay. Normally, if you have very weird issues, going back to the main menu and then going back into the game, usually that solves these issues. So let's hope that we can see what's going on. Okay, so let's see if that's helped it. Let's also double check these. Okay. How are we doing for bandages? We've got 3 curtain left, and we've got enough to make 2, I think. Sorry, be one sec. I've got a message. Okay, let's see what's going on. Looks awfully quiet over there. Don't see anything. But then again, we didn't see anything before. Let's quickly get this rock. Oh, we can't. We need. Can we? We should be able to. What I probably should have asked him was that is he having trouble with the single player or the multiplayer? Basically, I've just had a message come up from Wing asking if the game is working, what the FPS count was, and the FPS count is currently 30 FPS, and we're roughly about 40 minutes into the gameplay. And he said basically no way for me, stop motion and crash. And that's basically after me responding about invisible enemies firing upon us, and no sound effects of being fired upon. So why we were taking damage, I'm not so sure. But that said, we are overloaded again, so we can't run. Ideally, I'd like to get back to an ATM, but I guess we'd have to make a storage box or something. I don't see any movement over there at all. There's no audio from robots saying that they're looking for us. So I'm a little bit stumped at the moment as to why we got injured over there. Hopefully by being somewhat in the open, and we can keep an eye on it, we might be able to see what's going on, but I've never had to use so many band-aids in this game before. Heck, that death on episode 8 was the very first time. Thought I heard something. Okay, so let's go back to that shop over there. See if we can get into the ATM, use it, drop some of this gear off. Okay. Let's have that. Okay. So hopefully, weight-wise, yeah, we're right again. Windows everywhere. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. Run across the road. Let's see, so we hit up one building. Don't hear anything. That's the freaky thing. Oof. Sorry about that, guys. I hate these doors so much. Oh, it's increased. Nobody saw us, so that's the weird thing. And can't see anything out there. So it doesn't matter if you've been seen or not, it just increases. Oh, we've got water now. Cheesecake! No, sorry, just cheese. Nice. Oop, nothing there. Is there anything on the balcony? Nope. Okay, that's it for this building. We could go to the very top, but there's nothing there. Okay. Let's wait for that door to shut. Let's go to where it's slightly safer right behind them. Okay, so this is a hat shop. He only goes 10%. Okay. So it doesn't really sell much that we are currently after. Like a spacesuit. Ooh. Nothing. Nothing. Damn it. Where's the loot? Ah, there we go. So, lighter, compass. We'd like to have a compass, but we don't have the money just yet. Let's see, give 20%. Okay. It's better than nothing. Ooh, those worth quite a bit. Not like we're going to drink the alcohol, so you can also have the bandage. We'll have the rest. Okay, can we afford a compass? Yes, we can. Nice. I'd like to get a lighter, but we might be able to find that. Saddle. What we need to get is quite a bit of leather. But still no robots, so they could be for all we know. They could be right outside this door, waiting for us, and we wouldn't be able to see them until they shot us. Or even after they shot us, we wouldn't be able to see them. So it could be one of those catch-22 situations. So maybe they have stopped the game from crashing so much at the cost of the robots becoming invisible. Let's find out. We're just gonna casually walk out. Yep. So they are there. They're just invisible. The firepower is invisible, and you can't hear the shots. What a pain! Okay, run away! Serpentine a little bit. Okay, so now we know that little problem currently exists. All the robots are invisible. Even if you go out of the game, come back into the game, they cannot be seen, heard. You can't see their shots. You can't hear their shots. That's a problem. The FPS has dropped down. Well, it's fluctuating between 29 and 30 at the moment, so not really great signs. It's gone down to 28, fluctuating between 28 and 30. So it could be in the world of hurt that way as well, very soon. Let's see, a character. It's getting hungry and a little bit thirsty. Let's quickly hit up this rock so we can get the the ores and bits and pieces. We're going to have to get quite a lot of flintstones, sell them all. So it's going to take a little while to do all that lot. So let's do that as a time lapse up until the game crashes, if it crashes. Yeah, before we go after this bear with a bow and arrow, let's see if they react to us when we're on the horse. So they never used to. Nope, just go straight in front of its nose and it won't react. That's sweet. Granted, we still can't see behind us. But that's nice to know that that's still the case. Okay, so let's put the horse over here. Go after that bear. And then we can have a little bit of sleep. Now, where is it? I can hear it over there somewhere. Can't really see it. There it is. We also need to fill up on some water for the empty water bottles. Yeah, the bear model has changed actually quite a bit as well. That's actually quite nice. Shame that it's still not giving us very much in the way of leather. But, yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to drink something. Is that a whole line of ore down there? Sweet. Let's quickly drink. The problem is our character really needs to get some sleep in. Let's quickly grab this line. Actually, no. Let's loot up that area, sleep, sell what we can, then loot up that area. And then gather the ore. So chances are we're probably going to have to make some more arrows not too long from now. Ooh, some sea fighting in there. Sweet. Yep, come on. Being stuck in every corner. Nice big tree right stuck right in that POI. Nice, more stuff that we can sell in. We can upload some of these cyanide capsules. Now, another thing that it looked like we picked up, unless it's this one here. I'm not really hungry at the moment, but still thirsty. So let's drink that. There's also water over here, so that's good. We can fill up the water bottles here. So yeah, it seems that the animals are visible, but the robots aren't. So that's a bit of a nuisance. Bag. Oop. Okay. Let's offload some stuff. Nice. Those lore hats are usually worth quite a bit. Yep. Okay, so we still need one more hide at least. Let's bump them in there for the moment. All the building materials, definitely want to keep the quartz. Let's take these out as well. Just for the moment. That can go in there. Okay, so sell that, sell that, sell that. Sell that for the moment. Sell the rocks for the moment. Sell the ore for the moment. Just so that we can build up some income a bit. They can go in there as well for the moment. Okay, that should do us for a little while. Okay, let's quickly craft the other material. So far so good. We're currently on 28 FPS and hasn't crashed yet. It dipped down there for 27. But at the moment it's still alright. Okay, so we should be able to craft a couple of the really good bandages. But let's also craft up some more, survival. Oh, we can't. We can convert some of these bandages now into really good bandages. So let's do 3, because that's the maximum that we can make, but that will help us quite a bit in the long run. Especially if we get really badly wounded and stuff like that. So let's drop that down here. Let's put that over there. Okay, so the cactus and the salvo that's remaining, we can drop back into here. Oops, I just had to hit the tab button, didn't I? So that can go in there. How's our pickaxe currently doing? 13%, let's sell that. Let's use that one. Hello, Baldy. 35%, yeah, we'll go with that. There you go, we'll have that. 600, nice. Nice. So we're already at 1,000, so we still need to get a little bit more. So we've got the 42,000. Then we have to sneak into that shop and buy the grazer, and then we can get a lot more stuff a lot quicker. All in all, quite nice. So just for safety, so let's drop in the money into our ATM here. Let's convert the dirty water into usable water. Still has 100% integrity. Sweet. That should keep us going for a little while. Okay, so we just have to pick that one up, have a character sleep, then we can carry on. There is a bag on top of this thing here, but without a jetpack, I just don't want to go after it. Let's go to this house over here. They're already over encumbered. Come on, one more little bit of leather. Please, one more piece of leather. Okay, let's hope for our character sleep. Oh, lighter, nice. We're not doing too bad off the bat, even though we did have a little bit of trouble with game at first. Looks like the FPS is dropping quite a bit at the moment. We're at 21, so we have to keep an eye on that. Okay. Okay, so the question is, can we find another bear so that we can get a bag upgrade? And is the game going to crash very soon? Because it's already starting to get a little bit sluggish. We're down to 23 FPS. 24, it's going up a little bit, and we're stuck. Maybe stuck on invisible objects again. Okay, so we want to keep the lighter. We want to sell that thing. Sell the hobs. Quark. That one. Don't really need the charcoal at the moment. Let's sell those. Okay. Let's quickly drop off the stuff that we don't need, but want to keep. There we go. That should do for a little while. Let's also drop some noodles off. We should go for a little while. Okay. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to call the episode there for the moment, guys. So if you've liked what you've seen so far, please leave a like. If you didn't, please let me know why. Also, if you're not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button to help the channel grow. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.